It's been like, let me check real quick, bro. Let me check real quick. It's been a long ass time since I recorded a video, and I haven't done shit. Got 3 likes? I'll take it. It's been a month. Shit. It's been a month. Yo, it's been a month. But I was busy with finals. Last long form video was the final. Yay! Hope you guys liked it. Shit was fire. Alright, let's get straight to it. I think my PC broke. Oh shit, that's cracking open, bro. One of the screws popped out. Like, I'm such a ball, bro. Broke, no money, right? Yo! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Wait, what? Nah, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but at least I came out with a mud layer. Alright, man. Wait, what? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. God. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone that keeps her manga collection in a club room. Oh shit, what the fuck? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, choppedbay always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helped me with busy homework without even asking. At cooking, cleaning my room, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire on once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? Shit. Oh shit. You see already laptop already about to blow up. I might be a bit jealous. How good? Oh shit. UNCB something. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the situation she just put me into. Oh, Sayori even brought you some today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Bro, who wants to talk to you? Sayori, bro? Oh shit. What? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover of the book. Seems to be the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Uh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks me another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Sorry. Oh shit, I just ate, bro. I just ate, bro. Shot me. But only that makes her hide her face and deeper into the book. Sorry, I'm just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I would probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave to me, right? Hmm? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it come out. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, maybe you have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Son. The portrait is titled. Wait. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I'll say Makarov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Ominous? Alright, wrap up. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of it's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like this is gonna be a nice story, but so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, ZB? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into these type of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy and what they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess sorry. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't care what you think. Oh shit. Oh shit. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Woo! I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? Oh shit. You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not... What the fuck is you? I'm not very used to. Practice reading in company with someone. I see. Or just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Hold up. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in my company. It's if as it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It'd be a little bit distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. Yo! I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book and say, Yo! I said, sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize. A lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's between Yuri's and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it over under her thumb, and after it flips to her side. But if holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Agree? Page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Yo! My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, it might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. I think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guessing a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but CB, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think of that. Well, wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. Yo! What are you trying to say all of a sudden? Hi. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales hard from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Yo! I guess I don't have that much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I'll make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Oh, you just remembered? By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Anxiety, sweat. It's getting a little hot in here, bruh. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Yeah, I was just like fucking start stuttering shit. Can't even read, too. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull open their their forms. Siri keeps on activating, bro. I'm not talking to you, bro. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting. From where I see, yo, I have like terrible handwriting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, as well reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We already know who's going first, but a little story time right now. I got some classes back from senior year. Woo, senior year. Oh my days, I'm stressing out. I'm gonna get a job. I'll get a job. Probably like by the time I start senior year, I'm gonna get a job. Be working. College, like I was thinking about it, but like, yo, you gotta write a lot. I don't like to write. I don't like to think. I like to read. I like to bedrock. And it's kind of like stressful. I'm stressing out. I'm losing hairs and all that stuff. I'm getting acne. I mean, I had acne, but like it's getting worse. I'm stressing out. Senior year, basically got a year left, and then I'm thrown into the real world. I went to the DMV and got my ID, not my driver's license, but my ID, just so like, you know, I can open up a bank account. And that shit in itself just like stressed me out. I was like nervous. I was heating up, scared for some reason. My signature had to make one right there on the spot since I still haven't like done all that, bro. Like, what am I doing with my life, bro? I feel like a bum. Making content for TikTok. I got like almost 3K. I'm like 2,936 followers, I think. Almost there, 3,000. I'll take whatever, really. Instagram, I've been losing followers, I guess. But like, none of the videos are doing good. Since like not even last year, like a couple months ago, like beginning of the year, April maybe. Anyway, I'm stressed out. For some reason, I picked a lot of AP classes for senior year. I know I'm in pre-calc, and I definitely know that I'm in AP Lit. I'm pretty sure AP Lit, because the fucking teacher already put us in the Google Classroom for summer homework. Now we gotta learn all a bunch of shit, and like I haven't done anything, not even read, besides this. And even then, it took a month after it took a couple weeks after summer started to finally get back to this. I'm stressing out, bro. I need to read. I'm gonna finish the book I've been reading for junior year for my normal English class. And I'm stressing out because like I remember I was reading the what we're gonna do in class for AP Lit is like bunch of essays, talk to people. Oh my days, I'm stressing out, bro. I'm like it's over. I'm scared. Anyway, we're gonna pick Yuri. Yuri seems to be the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exception. Yeah? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. Come on, bro. Ooh. He's gonna hate me. You know I can hear you, right? You really didn't do anything, right? Eh? That's... Yo, I keep pressing left, bro. Or right, I guess. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Here, takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do I have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. I haven't even written poetry. Was that like one time in class? That's crazy. Now I'm getting an AP Lit. Yo, I'm cooked. I'm cooked? Yes. I sound stupid as fuck. Wow, that sounds like a huge compliment come from me. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? He stares at me blankly and looks at my poems again. But I like that the class, I got some friends in there, and I know some of them, like, I don't know, I don't like want to flame them or anything, but like I feel like I'm comfortable. Although like my handwriting is terrible, and that's supposedly one of the things that you have to be good at. And so like I might just like swap out, bro. Like I ain't trying to do all that. Well, I know that. Just Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if it's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I notice in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Deliberate? I don't know. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding that and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. It can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Yo, come on now, like, ooh. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights I have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air from the present but living in the past. Light thickens. The light thickens? Flickers? I flicker back. We have such terrible handwriting. Much better than mine at times. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. Well, it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. It's a relief. So I like to plan. Even though it's really the script. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time here, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something very easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, CB. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Oh shit. Well, I suppose you can only glance over it at all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts feelings and experiences in the work. You really do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Fingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, seems to be left with nothing. So that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Nothing really. This was impressive too, so nah. Anything? I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, CV. Me too. Alright, someone's here. Someone's home. Come on. I guess I'll continue. The other ones are short, I think. And I was about to say from AP Lit, I looked over like the final exam and like previous people, previous years. You have to like discern. You have to read. You have to bring a book, read a book, and talk about it. And then you have to like break down other people's quotes or random quotes. Like, yo, I can't do that. Your ticket's are supervisor. Alright, I guess I'll finish and then I'll end it up. Sayori. Blah. Wow! CB, the poem is really bad. What? Eh? It's fine. It's your first time. Besides, I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club. Well, of course, I'm not really into it, but that doesn't break my promise. See? Like I said before, CB, deep down you're not selfish at all, Trying new things for other people. There's something that only really good people know. Hey, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori can see the full picture of my motive here. What? Man, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this would mean to her and all. Yeah, I want to make sure you have a lot of fun here, right? That will be my way of thinking. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay. You read my phone too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Using my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep deep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep anywhere. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Is she the one that starved you? Is starved or something? My dad? Like, that's Natsuki, right? I forgot. Did you write out this in the morning? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit. A yes and no in the morning. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? I was like, it sounds just like you. Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Oh, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for joining me. It's so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, Monica. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I look forward to it. Satsuki. CB, if you're not gonna take the club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put that. I put in the effort, right? We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Blush. Hey, what to think about? What's up? You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off next time again. Fair enough. But well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Oh, and you probably think I'm stupid. You flaming me? You flaming me? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Loki, those last three, last three lines, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I guess. It's kinda heat. Yeah, I told you that you don't like it. Oh shit, I like it. What? Just be honest. Yeah. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Well, I guess not. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Alright. Okay, yeah, I guess. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Yeah, Ddlc is looking right. I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Because I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest here, or did you? I guess not. I decided to humor him with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Ddlc-Part's feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Like a freshman. Not in like a weird way, but like, come on. Look at Monica and like period. Look at Ddlc-Part, she's like a freshman, 100%. Hi, CD. Hey, good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, have you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. So once I'll be afraid to bring things up, I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Alright. Wanna share your poem with me? I'm not embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Stevie. We're all a little embarrassed today, aren't you? I mean, what? You know? It's sort of like that you all learn to get past it. I'm just adding words and shit, bro. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Stevie. I was going, ooh, in my, ooh, shit. In my head while reading it. Like, yo, I'm so corny, but what am I doing? Just reading, it's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that is full of imagery and symbolism. Okay, if I have to write anything about that shit, I'm gonna just write about imagery and symbolism. That's right? Easy A. Unlike Sayunya, who likes using simple and direct things to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that efficiently, effectively. Sorry guys, I'm reading sideways right now. Like, I'm resting my head on a pillow. I'm lazy. I'm really lazy. Both allowing people to almost like covering my mouth, so like, balance my voice a little bit. Both allowing people to get something out of it by feel, just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that, alright? You do your own thing. Keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. It's okay. I love to see you try new things. Did that say you? Tripping. That's the best way to find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always hope you find whatever suits you the most. But don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write, alright? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty comfortable to someone who knows claims to be very good. Or so, what the fuck? Well, that's because I have to sound confident. But that doesn't mean I always feel that way, right? You know? Let's see. Well, let's read it then. A little long it's on, right? Alright, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction. The spackle. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside. Fuck. I didn't read. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you can call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Nowadays, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between the words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on stronger. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay, I'll take it. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. I guess I'll take it. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Okay, I understand that. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Yeah, just revise it, I guess. That's what my English teacher said. He retired this year. The last class, but he was my last. What am I saying? Oh my god, bro. It was his last year teaching. That's it. He retired. I remember he always used to say, when writing down an essay, or any type of writing, write down your thoughts first, and then go back and fix it later. Pretty simple. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark color lead. So if you move your hand and go with the flow, that's my advice for today. Pretty basic advice, I'd say. Thanks for listening. I guess I'll take it. Phew! I guess that's everyone. Glad you're on the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills, even if their being answers don't knowing my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Theory and Monica happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As we read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri's smile sadly. What's with this language? Did she say something? Oh, it's something. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem with a desk poem. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Gosh, I want to say something else. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? And that didn't really come out. Sorry, what am I saying? I'm just laughing at this point. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for suggestions as someone who actually liked it. People did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and CB liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And CB liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki's. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hold up. What? No more music? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Cat fight? Ooh, shit. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member Yuri. Eh, that's not what I. Yeah, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that CB appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that you're gonna appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? How was it the one whose boobs magically grew a size as soon as CB started showing up? Yo, cat fight. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't really like fighting guys. Cat fight, bro. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. CB, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems look convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to figure it out. Let me explain to that CB. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a win. You understand that, right, CB? Well, how did you get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I didn't know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, that's going to be. Yuri, bro, come on. Natsuki? You're right, gotta like your poem. Wait. But that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Wait, I picked Yuri, right? I shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Yeah. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Ski felt the end by when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. It means a world, and you just told her how you felt. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her and that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Really apologize, but you think you should too. Natsuki clenches her face. To the end, nobody gets taken her side. She's trapped at this moment, being defiant only because she can't make questions. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. But she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. She'll spare me from having to look at all your faces. Without warning, she sniffs her poem from the desk at the front top. On her way out, she comes up and writes her the hand and throws it in front of her. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. On the craft room, Yuri has a trim border in her hand while she stares down at her desk. I gently pop her and sit in the face's chair. Silence. Did I sigh? Sigh? Another day. Basically, I should say. Just walking in silence for that. outside another day. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me. No, Yuri. I've had anyone who has gone frustrated after being treated like that. You handled it. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, you too kind. Thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, yeah. What thing did Natsuki say? Oh, come on now, you know what never mind that. I want to make something. That I did make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. What? Say it was worth it. It was alright and more mostly. Did it well by you. That's it, thing. Those are kind of neat thing to talk to everyone about. Just saying shit. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Yes. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. Your poems turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about poems everyone likes. And like, that means I could probably do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I told myself with a newfound determination. CD, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. They were busy. It's surely been a while since Avery and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen between them all the time, I think? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, CD. Really nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me happy. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Nori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Her being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yo, this dude is like straight up just in there for his own, what's that word? I'm gonna just stop. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds. Theory, pet theory in the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. It's poem time, no? Well, try to get your right. Which word is this one, right? Okay, this one. After image, vitality. It's all babies are crying. Get out of my fucking house, sorry. Fuck. Aviate. Infallible. Meager. Nah. Raindrops. In nature, right? Dazzling. Yo. Suicide? Nah. That's theory. Right? Well, anxiety. Yeah, that's right. Scars? Fuck. No, that's... Come on, man. Out. Childhood, sadness. Yo, I don't want to fucking say already, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. Kawaii. Kawaii. Email. The song. Variance. Active. Melancholy. Nightgown. Last one. Secretive. Come on now. Alright, yeah, I'm stopping this today. Thank you guys for watching. people came home, so I gotta stop. I don't know. I want to embarrass myself. But you know, since now that it's summer, I'll try to record like I try to post every 2 days long form videos. Try to get this done ASAP. Like it's done. Try to get this game done because I kind of want to play other visual novels or like free games or whatever that I can find. And yeah, I think that's it. Alright, socials in the description. Leave a comment if you watch this. Drop a like if you watch this. I know nobody's gonna watch like this whole thing. I only got like 22 viewers last time. I got one comment on the A push test video, and it was like, "What is this?" And I just liked it. I think. But I mean, yeah, anything matters, I guess. But this first video got 42 views though. I think, or 32, something like that. I'll take anything, bro. Take anything. I kind of been flopping on shorts on YouTube in general. But yeah, I guess I'll post another short tomorrow on Sunday. I'll see if I finish my long form this video on Sunday too. But we'll see. I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys for watching. Please come again. Come again. I guess that's it. Alright. See you later.